Mziki umesikia ikiimbwa tu hapo polepole manzee na sauti nzuri kabisa. Ni mziki ya msanii wa gospel anaitwa Cool Eva. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel sai ukikuwa hapa? Una feel nervous? Una feel?
Okay, I won't say I'm nervous, but yeah, being on air is not that easy.
But sasa wewe
Sika wewe umezoea.
But unajua wewe ni mtu umezoea watu, kuna watu wengi mara moja, wewe ni mtu wa praise and worship. Church mzima ikikaa hapo inakusikiza.
Si watu wengi sana, as in like unapata watu wamekaa at least wanakuwatch now, but praise and worship wanaku engaged, so most of the time wana focus mbinguni.
Ni sawa, hata hapa si wengi sana. Yeah. Mostly tunakuanga tu na 1 million pekee. Every morning 1 million people ndo wanatu watch. As of last week ilikuwa 1,000,001. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Mimi nataka to dive right in. Of course tushajua unaitwa Cool Eva, ama is there any other name unaweza taka watu wajue, maybe corporates wakikutafuta hapa na pale?
Okay, my name is Evelyn Mwende. Cool Eva is my stage name. Cool is my nickname.
Oh, you're always cool.
Yes. When I meet people, my friends, strangers, they're like, "Oh, you're cool. You're always cool." So it became like a name by the end of the day.
Like
because even my friends were like, "Why does everyone say you are cool?" I'm like, I even don't know.
Imagine, hata me, I was just about to tell you are cool.
Really?
And then nikakumbuka, no, you are Cool Eva. So nikasema, no, there's no need kuambia Cool Eva that she's cool.
I'm used, so thank you so much.
So let's just jump right in. Is music a fulfilling career? Like for you, I know you are a Jackie of all trade.
Yes.
You are flight attendant.
Yes.
You are praise and worship leader. Alafu bado you are a teacher.
Yes.
And now you're a musician, a gospel artist,
yes.
and also a minister of the word.
Yep.
But from all this, you still get time to do music. Can we say that music is a fulfilling career?
Okay, I won't say it's a fulfilling career because it's my first time. It's my first song. So I'm just venturing into the industry. It's a calling. In fact, it's a calling. I did like this song, Tazama. I wrote it back in 2012. I never knew there would be a time whereby I'll be able to release it. So I won't call it like a fulfilling career because I've not done it yet. Yeah. I'm just starting. So that's why I need followers, I need viewers, I need interviews like these ones. Yes, but
and just to reach a huge number of people so that you can minister to them.
Yes.
But I was talking about fulfilling not because of maybe your experience in it or how long you've been there, but just how it makes you feel.
All right, singing is one of my hobbies, but ministering is in me.
Okay.
So to me, when I do something to praise God, to me it's so much fulfilling because I'm doing my calling. Okay. Yes, so I'm always happy when I'm singing.
Yeah. Yes. Back in high school, you were in a band called Jerusalem.
Yes.
If I'm not so wrong. And you used to do a lot of singing, and maybe you've been in the praise and worship for quite some time now. How comes it's now the first time you're singing Tazama all those years?
All right. Now? I've had challenges in life whereby I had to focus on other things, mostly helping my mother take care of my siblings, educate them and the rest. So I didn't have that extra time for myself. Yeah. Also, you know, it involves money to hit the studio. Yeah. So to get that spare coin was an hassle. So, but I think during these pandemic times, that is when God saw it like possible to raise me. So I was in a band back in high school. We were 3 girls. Jerusalem.
Where are the rest of the members?
Oh my, I wish I could come with them. So I have Sarafina, wherever you are, hi. Then we have Ruth Kimeu. I've not been able to get in touch with her, but there was a time we attended a burial together. And we were not that active in CU, you know, those working up and the rest. Yeah. But we used to sing. Oh my!
You used to be the melodies of high school.
Yes, and we usually visited other high schools to perform. When pastors used to come for like preaching, they could admire the way we are singing, and then they invite us to their churches to perform. We were doing well.
What happened to the band? Because from what you're saying, it looks like a beautiful thing. You guys could have gone ahead with it. What happened?
All right. One of us couldn't like finish Form 4 with us. She transferred to another school.
Okay.
So we lost one member. Then, what will I say? After finishing school, everyone went their own ways. You know, some of us came from the villages, others came from town. So there were no phones or things like those. So to get in touch was quite hard. In fact, it's because of Facebook. Now we are like connecting with each other.
You guys are thinking of doing something together?
It's hard because most of us are based in different cities. But Sarafina is featuring in my clip.
Oh.
Yes.
We should say Sarafina.
I'll show you.
Anyway, in the gospel industry, you find that as you sing, people tend to focus on other things, like your personal life, and maybe they don't focus on what you're doing, maybe your ministry, as much as they focus on the other things, personal life. So what do you feel about this? Like, for example, we know of a gospel minister mwenye story yake ilitokea about his love life, and people have not stopped, and they don't feel it's Christian like for him to maybe have an engagement maybe with the fiancé.
All right, what I'll say is that one thing, I'm mature enough. There's nothing I haven't seen in this world. And I'm not that person who is like so much into religion. I believe in like, I can be me. So if you want to discuss about me, I was there before you started discussing about me. So that will not stay me in any way. But sometimes it will affect someone negatively, of which it's not good. Then I think Christians or people who are in the gospel industry should be given some space. They are human beings. They think, they feel, and they also reason like normal human beings. So a lot of stones should not be thrown onto them. In fact, if there are people in this world who need encouragement, there are people in the gospel industry. Because most of the time they are pulled down by the beliefs, by the, I don't know, enslavement sort of, because of the word Christian. While there is a lot of freedom in the Christian world. Also, I'm not into that, like, I'm not focusing so much into the church people. In fact, my ministry, I've been called to reach to the people who have been ignored by the church, and they have,
because the church feels
that's why you'll find me interacting with the drunkards, with the street people. I interact with everyone because I have been in those places. I know how it feels when you don't have someone to reach out to. Because I talk to people and they're like, wait, I thought you're saved. I'm like, yes, I'm saved.
I'm saved,
So how come you're talking to me? I'm like, no, my name is Cool Ever. So I'm here
cool.
to reach to you. So most of the times I interact with people outside the church because I'm also working on my foundation called Spring Ziba. Yes, whereby I'll be like focusing on reaching to people who are like depressed, ignored. You know what is happening. Yes. So watch out.
Anyway, tell us more about Tazama.
All right. Tazama is an humble prayer to God for restoration of life, hope, faith. I never knew there will come a time whereby Tazama will be needed by people. In fact, when it came to me, I was just passing through some storms in life. Then it came to me, I wrote it, and then I sang it, and then just piled it up in my my archives. So during, by March, in fact, the thing came January. Something was telling me, I want to push you to the studio. So I'm like, what am I going to do? I still don't have time and that, you know, those kind of things.
I'm busy.
Then I'm like, God, are you really sure this is the time I must get into the studio? So by March, in fact, I was woken up in the middle of the night. And I was told, you must hit the studio. So I didn't know what was really happening. So the following morning, I had to get in touch with my friends asking for a studio because I was not that studio guy. So by the end of the day, I got a friend who referred me to Mulanda Studios. I went, we agreed, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know why this song is coming. I have like 14 songs. Then why should this song be the first song to record? Because God is like saying, do Tazama, Tazama, Tazama. So my producer was like, all right, let's do it.
Let's do Tazama.
So we did Tazama. So that we hope during this time, it will bring hope and mostly to my airline staff and Kenya Airways family,
Yeah.
because the storm from Corona has been too heavy on us. Yes.
Especially the airline industry.
Yeah, the airline industry. Most people have lost their jobs. You have seen in other areas, people are committing suicide.
Suicide, yeah, a lot of depression.
A lot of depression. People have lost jobs. People need hope. They want to hear a message of hope. There is hope. You know, there's tomorrow.
There's tomorrow. So you have 14 other songs.
Yes.
Have you recorded any other song or just Tazama?
This is my first song to hit the studio.
So what are your plans
My plans,
for the other 13 songs?
in fact, my wish and my prayer is to do a Christmas song,
Yeah.
of which I'm sure it is one of the best songs for Christmas.
We're waiting for it.
If things go well, Christmas will be on me.
Christmas on you. That's a good one. Anyway, is there any gospel minister in the industry that you admire and maybe you'd want to work with?
Oh yeah, there are people I admire a lot. I admire Masi Masika.
Oh,
I'm one of her fans. She's doing well,
yeah, very
and
well.
from her story, she has come from far.
Yeah.
She's that person who can mentor you into that industry.
Yeah.
Then now, from there, now we go to the outside world where we have Kina Sinachi and the rest.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So you'd really maybe like to work with her.
yes.
So Mkubwa, you can call Mercy. Just call Mercy and tell her maybe her and Kuleva can do something.
Oh yeah.
We are working on that. Anyway, I want to give you a chance maybe to just tell people how they can find you on social media.
All right. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm Cool Ever. The name never changes. Cool Ever, your girl.
I like how you say Twitter. So cool.
Oh no, really?
You know, the rest of us are like, oh, Twitter, but then you, because you're Cool Ever, it's Twitter.
No, I didn't see that coming. Sorry for that.
Anyway, do you have any other any person you want to maybe shout out or thank for
there are
this
so
journey?
many. I'm sure they are watching.
Yeah, just
Elsie McKenna, wherever you are, you are the first person to send me a shot. When are you featuring? In fact, she was like capturing you.
Oh.
I have a group of reggae teacher training college. 05 to 07 guys. Hellos.
Yes.
I have electric team from Purpose Center Church. I'm sure they are watching.
Yeah.
I have Kenya Airways, mostly cabin crew flight attendants. Guys, hellos, keep the hope.
Yeah.
I have my grandmother back in Machakos. And my mother back in Thika. I have so many people to say hi to. Guys, I just love you.
In fact, we can just say all people who are working with me.
Oh, yes. Oh, my colleagues, my friends, my enemies. Oh, yes, I love you so much. So firefighters. Yeah.
Future plans?
Yes. In fact, I want to be a full-time gospel minister.
Full-time?
Yes.
You quit your job or something?
No, really. But I have realized during this time, it calls for commitment to do something. Oh, I love flying. I wouldn't miss that for anything else. But by the end of the day, I know I'm going to be a full-time gospel minister. Yeah. So apart from that now, I'll mix it with my foundation. And
what does your foundation do?
I said it's called Spring Ziba Foundation. Yes. We are going to be dealing with people who have been neglected, the depressed, oppressed, people with stories which people cannot hear. Yeah. People who have lost hope in life. Those are the people I want to restore back to life. I want to, and it's just about bouncing back to life.
Oh, bouncing back to life.
Yes,
Sounds nice. It sounds nice.
Yeah. You know that moment when you are so down, you are like, oh, no, what? I want to give up. I've been there. I've wanted to give up like more than 3 times. Yeah. But God raised me up. Yeah. And that's why I'm standing here. You want to stand with other people so that you can also give them hope. And a shout out to Pastor Henry Omai, Restoration of Life Center Rongai. He's one of the guys who restored my life. In fact, the first time we met with Reverend, I was going to commit suicide. Oh. Yes. And then it was on a Sunday. So I just heard voices and people singing in a church. I diverted. I worshipped, and then he prayed for me. And then now you're here. Now I'm here. Yeah. Then I have Pastor Caleb. God bless you wherever you are. He's also a minister.
Yes.
and is doing well with me. And then Pastor Nicholas of Utawala Christian Center and the worshippers, they have been good to me.
Yeah, let me see if what your fans are saying. I've been told. Do you know Jacinta Mbula?
Yes, yes. Oh my, Jacinta!
She's saying, wow, I love you.
Oh my, I love you. I love her too.
She's your friend?
Yes, she is my good friend. There was a time she hosted me after I came from Dubai. I hustled in Dubai.
Oh, you went to Dubai?
I went to Dubai
I
to
was,
hustle.
I was in Dubai too.
Where? Were you a hustler or a tourist?
Okay, I just Googled Dubai. But Jacinta is saying, wow, I love you, dear. Anyway, what we'll do, I'll give you a chance to perform your song, Tazama, in front of our 1 million followers.
Yes.
And then I think we'll be done with the interview. Thank you very much for visiting us. Whenever you have a new song, just let us know so that we can share. It's very cool sharing with you. Cool
Thank
ever.
you so much. And we are a group of schools. Guys, sorry. Hellos.
Hello. Anyway, so
Yeah.
we're going to drop that song.
All right.
And then you can